Welcome everyone back to Huddle Up. I'm talking to you with a huge smile on my face. Dylan is as well, as the Panthers survive
Go!
to Game 4 as they beat the Islanders in the third period. Brian Boyle put the icing on the cake. He's easily your best player of the game.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I was, talking bad about him. I was saying that he should have been at the start of the game. I was going off on him on Twitter. I was saying we should have scratched him. And then he comes out here and he proves me completely wrong. He scores the third goal of the game, picks up a nice, juicy rebound, snipes it home past Varlamov. And not even that, his defensive game was absolutely incredible. He seemed to be on the ice basically when there was 10 minutes left for the rest of the game. He was clearing the puck out of the zone the entire time. He was incredible.
Panthers defense in general was great. They literally took the playbook from the Islanders, put everyone out in front of the net, and they didn't have any chances to score. They scored the last goal to make it a one-goal game with around a minute left. They pulled the goalie. Fine. It was kicked off of the skate of the defenseman, went between Bobrovsky's legs. Bobrovsky had a terrific game.
That's why you're paying him $10 million a year to have games like that. He was incredible. And the Panthers, what they were doing that I was loving to see was the amount of block shots. They were getting in the way of all of the Islanders' shots. The Islanders would get some high opportunity shots, but you see the Panthers just throw their body in front. Eric Halla had one of those on the penalty kill. He got in front of maybe 100-plus mile per hour slap shot, blocked that shot. He gets back to the bench, and Aaron Ekblad just jumps on him, gives him a huge bear hug.
Eric Hall had a terrific game as well. It seems like everyone had a great game. I mean, look at the face-off percentage. This was a huge key for the Panthers' success. They won 54% of the face-offs, especially in the offensive zone, and they came up big. The last face-off in the game, it was in center ice because the puck had deflected off of a high stick. Refs blew the whistle, won that draw, and the Islanders couldn't get their goalie out of the net due to the fact that the Panthers won the draw, and they held it against the boards, and Panthers were able to finish this one.
Eric Halla on the faceoffs. I believe I saw a stat that in the first two games he was like 8 for 18 on faceoffs. Today he looked much better with faceoffs, and he was a big part of that.
And it's guys like Hunt. He was attacking. He was hitting. I saw him the first two periods. Every single time he was on the ice, he finished a check. And he's so speedy. He's not that big, but hey, he's able to slow some big defensemen down from the Islanders.
He was one of the guys as well that I was saying, why is he starting? I was very confused at the start of the game. I was confused why, you had guys like Hunt and Tony Nato coming in over guys like Sarla or Tippett or Sevier. But, they all proved me wrong. They really did.
And how about the power play from the Panthers? They were 2 for 5. Mike Hoffman with a beautiful snipe. I honestly think he could have passed it back cross ice and they would have had a goal as well. But he sniped top right corner. He was just one of the power play goals.
I'm watching the highlights right now on Fox Sports Florida, and I'm seeing it. Man, it's gorgeous. It was just filthy. I thought that the pass from Yandel was going to be too slow. It was almost like I was watching it in slow motion. I was like, there's no chance Varlamov doesn't make the save here. And Hoffman, he has such a sniper ability. He just ripped one by Varlamov.
Well, he definitely put on a showcase of why the Panthers should maybe re-sign him next year and give him an extension. And we already talked about Eric Halla. He had the first goal of the game. A Dadonov and Hoffman assist on that one. And then Yandel on the power play. Of course, he's most likely going to get every assist on the power play because he's the setup man. That pass from Yandel, hey, just set up a perfect net for Hoffman to shoot on. And then Brian Boyle shoots left. He came in, puck in the middle of the slot. Easy shot into the left side of the net to put this one away. Dylan, who else were you looking at on this Panthers lineup? Because the Panthers had, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that was the best third period or best period of the entire season.
It was definitely one of the top periods.
Maybe the Bruins game where they came back from 4-0. But that period shut out. The Islanders really didn't get any terrific chances in front of the net because the Panthers' defense clogged the slot. I know Bobrovsky likes to be able to see every single shot, but when you stick 3 defensemen right in front of Bobrovsky, the odds that they're going to find a little small hole is very unlikely, and the Panthers just shut out this defense.
Yeah, I don't think Bobrovsky's going to be upset about all the block shots as well. One guy, we can talk so much about him. I mean, Ekblad had an amazing play. I forgot who it was, but the Islanders were basically on a 2-on-1, and Ekblad had a great diving play where he just knocked the puck away from the Islander player. Yandel had a similar type play on a 2-on-1 where he dived down, knocked it away with his stick. So in situations like that, and then Alexander Barkov. Man, oh man, he was everywhere on the ice today. These last two games might have just been his best games of the season.
He played 21 minutes, almost 22, 21:40.
He was great. Absolutely incredible.
And that top line, the new top line with Achari, Barkov, and Huberdeau. Huberdeau was shaken up a little bit at the end of the game, but hey, he was still on the bench. Nothing to be worried about right now. But that top line, Huberdeau, Barkov, Noel, Achari, that is a goal-scoring line. They're able to get the puck in deep, something they haven't been able to do in the first two games. And they got in front of that Islanders defense, and they capitalized on two very, very stupid penalties from the Islanders. One a delay a game, and the other one a delay a game as well, because the goalie went inside the right part of the trapezoid.
Yeah. That top line, it's so filthy because you've got Barkov and Huberdeau both have insane playmaker ability, but they also have sniping ability.
And chemistry.
Exactly. Their chemistry is insane. And then Achari is able to always just make his way to the front of the net, and he's able to set up chances himself. Every time that they were on the ice, they seemed to always have the puck. Achari was always right outside the crease. If there was a shot on net that led to a juicy rebound, Achari would have bounced one right home.
And Mackenzie Weegar and Aaron Ekblad both played 25-plus minutes. That's showing you something. That's showing you what's working, how Coach Q puts all of his trust in them as the top D-line, that new D-line this afternoon. And I haven't seen the Panthers play that dominant of a period in a long time.
Yeah, and Mackenzie Weegar, one of the most underrated defensemen in the league right now. Him with Ekblad is just filthy. It's a top D pairing.
We saw a much younger lineup for the Panthers. Players like Brian Boyle just helping close the door. And we saw Hunt in there. We saw Tony Nato in there. Walmark played his first game. Walmark had a pretty good game as well. Dylan, the Panthers are staying alive. They play on Friday. The time is to be announced as of right now. And hey,
first playoff win in 1,568 days for the Panthers.
Yep, and Bobrovsky will get the day off. I would assume he would start on Friday as well. And the Panthers looking to stay alive even this series and force it to Game 5. Thank you, Dylan, for being on. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up. Go Panthers, go Marlins. Woo! And we'll be back on Friday. Thank you, everyone.